And we are live from the Bay Club in Pleasanton, California at the 2023 U.S. Junior Nationals. We are just getting started here. The juniors, what is it? I don't even know what match we're doing. I should know what match we're doing.
It's boys 21 and under.
Boys 21 and under, sorry. Boys 21 and under. No, it's 18 and under.
Is it 18?
It's 18 and under, sorry. Gold Division quarterfinals. Nikhil Prasad and Paul Saraceno. They are both from California. They just finished their warm-up. This is Karen Grizz. I am with my friend Sandy Rios from the LPRT. Sandy?
Hi, Karen. Glad to be back. And we're looking forward to an excellent match here. This is going to be one that a lot of people are getting their seats ready for this one between Paul and Nikhil. And to be honest, I don't know their personal history, how much both of them being from California, they've played each other. Both of them are well known among us who follow the juniors. Mm-hmm. Nikhil obviously has always been a threat. Paul has worked exceedingly hard since in the last couple of years, brought his game up to a very high level. So we're looking for a very exciting match. I think we're just waiting for our ref to get here and get everything started.
Yep, and I think this will be, it's a great opportunity. Thank you for joining us. Please like and share the feed around. We want to get as many people watching these great juniors as possible. We want to thank all of our sponsors at this tournament. Here is a list. We have our event sponsors, Tri-Valley, and of course the presenting sponsor team, Dovetail. Thank you, Mike Kinkin, for all you do for the juniors. And our USA Racquetball's premier sponsors, WIS Inventory Solutions, Pen and Gearbox. And then we have all kinds of help of people supporting the food here this weekend. We just want to say thank you, and we have so much food. So if anybody's in the area and wants to come have lunch, please come over.
Lunch today was very good. I'm just going to go there. Excellent food.
So we are just getting started here. Again, we'll be streaming all weekend, so we'll hope you will tune in throughout the weekend to watch the matches. On Saturday and Sunday, we'll do some interviews with the kids as we get into the final, semifinals, finals matches, things like that on Saturday and Sunday. So we hope you'll stick around for that. So I'm looking forward to seeing both of these kids. They both played yesterday, I believe, as well. And this is like I said, this is the quarterfinals of the 18 gold bracket.
And if you know anything about the juniors program, if you'll go to the boys 18 and under this division and look at the quarterfinals, you'll see probably 8 of the top 18-year-olds in the country. Mm-hmm. We were looking at it before, and whoever wins this division is going to win a war, because every match has the potential to go 3-game tiebreaker 10-11.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple that didn't pan out the way we expected them. A little surprising, and I'm not one of them. I'm definitely not upset about. But this is going to be a very competitive division. Our 21s, we've got some excellent players there also, but this is the one that's got the most competition, the highest level players, which for me bodes well for our ongoing divisions at the 21, because when these boys move up, they're going to be bringing the heat, bringing the talent, and it's nice to see.
Yep. All right. Well, they're just about to get underway here.
I think our ref is making his way. I think he had to get a lesson on the electronic scoreboard.
Yes, he probably did. Hopefully we are all set now, gearing up to play. We want to thank everybody for watching. We want to thank all of our fans here, all the players who are cheering each other on, families who got their kids out to California, got them signed up for the tournament.
Hold down on it. Refresh.
He's having a little technical difficulties there.
Oh, little technical. Our electronic scoreboard. It's like we say, electronics are amazing when they work right. Mm-hmm. And when they don't, we're in trouble.
Yeah, so we'll just we just sent somebody down to.
We
just sent somebody down to go hopefully fix the little tablet, but the little tablet is what keeps our scoreboard up to date in real time.
All right. Karen and I are upstairs overlooking the court, so it's not going to be really easy for us to hear the score, so we can't keep you up to date. That's why we really need the electronic scoreboard.
Exactly.
So,
Which we'll have in a moment, hopefully.
right. Jonathan, our fix-all.
So we've had some good matches today so far all around. We've had, not on the streaming, but on some of the other courts, we've had a bunch of tiebreakers going on today. We're starting to get into that after, yesterday we had some feeder rounds where some of the kind of first timers or, less experienced players had to play into the top seeds and things like that.
Exactly. Typical tournament.
Yeah, but that's why we have the Olympic format, because then they get to move down into, they start in the gold bracket, and some of them are round robins, some divisions are round robins, depending on the number of players. But the bigger divisions are Olympic format, which if you're not familiar with that, you start in the gold bracket, and then if you lose in your first round, you drop down to the red bracket. And then after that, I'm probably going to get it wrong, but there's also a blue bracket and a white bracket. Right. And so players, even if they are, losing once or twice, they still get to keep playing.
Correct.
So it gets them a lot of experience, and it gets them to kind of eventually play at the level, with other players at their level, even if they're a little outmatched in the gold bracket.
Right. And each of the brackets, they do medal. We do give out gold, silver, and bronze in each of them. So for those who are coming for their first time and maybe losing the first round and dropping down to the second, we all know when you're playing a national tournament, you go home with the medal, it kind of makes you want to do better the next year. So it hopefully will bring a lot of these kids back, help them, get them the incentive to work on their games. And next year, like I said, the top bracket, our 21s, it's not as full as maybe we would wish it was. But the younger divisions is where we're looking, because those are the ones that are going to be moving up. Those are the ones that are going to be the next 18, 16, and 21-year-old.
Yep.
So the goal now is to keep them engaged, keep them playing, bring more in, and to start, we've got to start somewhere. So this is a good beginning for us.
Yep.
All right. Looks like our high fives are done. Paul will be serving first. And we're at 0-0.
Goes for a mid-lob short. Second serve. Great down the line return by Nikhil to get in the box for the first time.
I think we'll see a little bit of testing out of everybody here.
Good wall serve. Nice backhand pinch.
Yeah. And there you see the experience of Nikhil.
Oh, so we have number 3 seed versus number 6 seed here. That's a great forehand kill shot by Paul. Okay, Paul did that serve twice, and Nikhil killed it both times.
Right.
He may want to think about trying something else.
He's going
next time.
He's going to have to get or he's going to have to hit a better
Hit
serve.
it deeper.
He's going to have to hit it deeper, hit a nick lob where Nikhil cannot cut that off and roll it out under. And there's a beautiful cross court pass. Yeah, that's.
So 0 serving 1. Another nice backhand.
Yep.
He has a nice swing on that backhand. So smooth looking.
It is.
He looks very calm right now.
Yeah, Paul's going to have to. He's got to keep Nikhil from hitting a pinch. And he's not going to be able to hit something in the front court. Nikhil is too good in the front court. He's going to have to bring him into the back.
Little hand touch there. Get out of my way.
Well, and in a good hand check, just a safety. I'm right here, going to swing the ball. Swing at the ball. So.
Oh, diving try there.
Well, and you saw it. Paul he had a chance. He had a chance to put the ball down, and he didn't, and went right back to the center of the court, and Nikhil made him pay.
Good pickup by Paul there and gets the skip from Nikhil. I mean, you're still trying to settle down or early in a match. I think, that's what you have to kind of focus on. Keep the ball in play. Always try to make your opponent make one more shot. So Paul gets on the board, 1 serving 4.
And to Nikhil's forehand. Nikhil has scored everything on his backhand.
Yeah.
Good move by Paul.
Change up the serve.
Oh, and Nikhil taking just a little too casual of a swing at that one.
Yes, he looked a little nonchalant there. He almost kind of skipped up to it instead of run up to it and get himself set up. A good opportunity for Paul to get into this first game, get some points on the board. Good placement by Paul.
And smart.
Yep, he had Nikhil behind him, knew where he was on the court. So 3 serving 4. It's a point.
I was going to say that would look like a very nice serve by Paul there. Nice little crack out.
And we're back to even, 4 serving 4. Oh, good get by Nikhil. Paul actually played that quite well, I thought. Good
Yes.
hustles by both boys, young men. And a great pass by Paul.
Nice.
Good effort.
That was a
And
nice
the crowd's cheering. Great effort by both players there. I think they got the first couple point jitters out of their systems, both of them pretty quickly. So,
But you notice Nikhil's gone away from that backhand pinch that scored him so many points, which has actually helped Paul.
nice serve again to the forehand side. Well, Paul, again, changed up his serve, right? He tried that little nick serve twice, got burned on both of them. Said, all right, I better do something else. And now he's finding, like you said, that it's working on the forehand side. So keep doing what works. Skip ball.
Definitely found the weakness in Nikhil's game.
Yeah. Just barely skipped that one in. 7 serving 4 now for Paul. Another great down the line backhand.
Right. But what was it? Nikhil's backhand. If he wants to do that wrap it the other way, so Nikhil has to take it off the back with the forehand.
That was an aggressive cutoff of the ball there by Paul. Very nicely done.
Yes.
He stood there waiting for it.
Well, you can't be tentative. If you're going to cut the ball off, you have to attack the ball. You can't just stand there and expect the ball's going to come and you get it. You have to literally attack the ball if you're going to cut it off.
And great ace serve. Went to the right hand side that time.
Well, he's kind of opened up the backhand now. Nikhil's almost looking forehand. It was an excellent serve. I don't think Nikhil would have gotten it looking for it. Eight serving 4.
Another good serve by Paul. Gives him an opportunity off the back glass. And a kill shot, backhand pinch for him. Here's the replay. Right in the corner. Good touch.
And Paul said he's settled down, as you said. He has settled down. He's playing much better than he was the first 5 points of the game.
So 9 serving 4. So Nikhil got the first 4 points, and it's been all Paul since then. So let's see if Nikhil can do something to change it around a little bit.
Paul's
Another
hitting some
winner for Paul.
Yeah, he's hitting some really nice angles, which is giving him the shots he's got.
So 10 serving 4. Good hustle by Paul from the front to the back. But down the line forehand, and we are going to have a timeout. We will be right back after this commercial break.
WIS Inventory Solutions, speed, accuracy, technology. The Reaching Your Dream Foundation continues to support the future of racquetball by helping younger players grow both on and off the court.
And welcome back to the 2023 Junior Nationals here in the Bay Club in Pleasanton, California. If you've never been here, I highly recommend it.
Nice club.
This club is huge and has 4 pools and 8 racquetball courts and outdoor racquetball courts and pickleball courts and a basketball court. And I'm not even sure what else. I haven't even walked through the whole pool.
Neither. It's nice. It's
There's a
very nice
foosball.
club.
There's a foosball table right behind us with a little bar and a little bar. So we have that too if you don't want to play racquetball.
And we got a shuffleboard table.
There's a ping pong table on the other side of the building. I saw
Okay,
that
there you go.
up here too. So pretty much anything you could want, you could find here. I think there's a Pilates room and lots
I think
of,
there's squash courts too, because I saw some squash
Are there
players.
squash courts too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't found them yet, but I did see some squash players.
Well, and a unique thing that we don't see very often, which I love, is that one of the courts is actually set up with the multi-bounce lines on the back. So that's fun. You don't see that in many clubs anymore. So, and we have a bunch of kids playing multi-bounce here, 6 and 8-year-olds. They're so cute.
And if you've just joined us, this match started with Nikhil running off 4 straight points. Since then, as you can see, it has been all Paul. And the big difference that I noticed is that Paul went away from serving to Nikhil's backhand, and he's been attacking the forehand. And that's where he had literally scored. He's opened it up by attacking the forehand. He's opened it up. Nikhil's not putting the ball down. Paul's not really giving him an opportunity to. He's hitting much smarter, better shots. So
Yep, so now he has 11 serving 4. Short serve.
let's see if he hits the lob to the forehand or the backhand. I'm guessing.
No, he goes to the
No,
back, but
he
he
went
hit
to
it
the
high. But,
backhand.
he hit it higher.
But it is
So
a
that was a
much
good serve.
better serve
Yeah.
than he started out with, yes.
Yeah. That kind of half lob was the one that definitely didn't work. I think we're going to have a...
We're going to have a...
No?
No.
I think the referee says,
No.
nope, you're not going to get there. It's going to be...
I think it was a good call. I think Paul's trying to sell it. Didn't sell it very well.
Yep. So we have a side out, so 4-11. Let's see if Nikhil can get some points and break this momentum a little bit.
How are you?
And that's the one thing Paul cannot do. You cannot let Nikhil set up anywhere from the middle of the court, either side, because his pinches are just too good.
11 serving 5. Good pickup by Paul. And then the backhand, another winner, but the backhand for Nikhil gets him back in the service box.
Very nice backhand down the line there.
So 5 serving 11.
Oh. Kind of
That's
a
the
little,
first emotions we see out of Nikhil. He went for the little cute shot.
I think at this point, I mean, if you're down, obviously, let's try the cute now, but now's not a great time to be trying the cute shot.
No, I mean, he's only down 11-5. It's not like this game is anywhere near over yet.
Correct.
We always know getting the last few are sometimes the hardest ones to get. But those are the first emotions that we saw from him. He said, he wanted that one back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another very high lob serve. Tough off the wall.
And there we see Nikhil, the pinch. It's his shot, but it was high.
Yep, here's the replay. He was in the center of the court. He had Nikhil behind him. The 12 serving 5. Oh, that worked.
Yeah, that was
barely on the backhand
as
again.
I'm looking at it, I'm kind of going, oh yeah, it was good. It looked like it was going to roll in there.
Well, he was, again, his backhand, but that one was certainly, I'm falling backwards.
That was a
lucky shot.
Lucky shot. We're just going to go with that one.
The LPRT stop back in. Yes.
Kill shot by Nikhil on the forehand side, so 6 serving 12.
Yep. And Paul's gone away. He's gone away from attacking the forehand. Now, that was a forehand by Nikhil, but it was in the middle of the court.
Yep.
He's going to have to make him shoot more from the back of the court on the forehand side.
He gets the easy point on the serve on that one, 7 serving 12.
And Paul's going to have to be careful. Nikhil's an experienced, and he's a good player. He knows what's going on. He's a smart boy. He's going to have to play hard and tough and smart to win this one.
Oh, that was a great cross court. He caught Paul running the other way.
Yep.
Paul had to make a decision. Here's the replay. Yep.
Went to cover down the line and an excellent cross court.
All right, we have a timeout by Paul. We will be back momentarily.
Longball LLC sells gearbox equipment. 100% of the net proceeds from sales used to help provide our juniors and collegiate club players with equipment to compete, as well as entry fees for local, state, and national tournaments, as well as attendance at events like USA Racquetball Junior Championships.
And we are back, still in game number 1 of this quarterfinals 18 and under match, gold division. Nikhil with a forehand winner there, trying to battle back. He started out with a 4-0 lead. Paul had a big streak of points to get to 11-4, and now Nikhil is trying to stage a comeback with another great forehand.
Yeah.
And you know what? That one was 38 feet.
Yep. and there's what happens.
Here's the replay. Yep.
You have to get at Nikhil when he's not totally focused, because when he's focused, the pinches are on.
Yep. He was making them with the backhand earlier. Now he's making with the forehand too. Paul wants an avoidable.
And he's going to get it.
He's going to get it.
And I'm going to give him credit. I'm going to say, yeah, he was right in front of him. They were both. Paul's back in now, 12 serving 10. He needs to get another point now. He needs to get off 12.
Yep. We said he needed to kind of get Nikhil needed a momentum shift, and he got it. Nikhil wanted a call on the serve. He's not going to get it. He wanted a short serve. I don't know if he wanted a screen or if he wanted a short serve. It was close.
I thought he wanted the screen, but
yeah, maybe. Didn't really seem like a screen to me, but
well, it didn't to me either. That's why.
Well, he didn't get the call, so
yeah, whichever one he wanted, he is not getting from our ref.
All right, so 13 serving 10.
Just long.
Good serve by Paul. Again, he's going for the aggressive shot, but that one wasn't the best, I don't think. But and he had it on his racket.
Yep.
That cutoff was not necessarily the best decision where that bounced, but
no. Well, and he had to adjust because couldn't cut it off the way he thought he was going to be able to. So
yeah.
I think at that point it was mainly just keep the ball alive.
Serving 13.
And there you kind of see the touch shots of Nikhil, which come from his squash playing. He's also an active squash player. So you'll see just a little bit of squash in his game.
I'm not quite sure what Paul is asking for on that one. It was an interesting choice of shots, though, to make Nikhil run all the way up to the front.
Right. Well, and even after Nikhil got it, he was still up front, and Paul just needed to hit the front wall, get it past him, keep it off the back wall.
Good pickup by Nikhil. Great hands by both players, and the perfect shot by Nikhil to pass.
Yep.
Paul didn't give him any opportunity to chase that one down. Here's the replay. Look at that. Perfect placement. Right in the corner, low. And now we have a tie score.
Now we're tied up.
13 all. It's a coin flip, folks. Place your bets. What do you think? All right, we have a timeout. We will be back in a moment.
Nebraska State Racquetball Association, made up of these 5 sponsors: Dave Anderson, Brian Goracki, Dan Muths, Charlie Pleskotch, and Carrie Ann Gregg Reitmeyer, is proud to promote racquetball in Nebraska and across the country. Good luck to all of the junior participants.
Tired of losing? What if I told you in 6 months we could get you playing the best racquetball of your life? Would you be ready to take the plunge? Come join our training program and stop losing to the same players over and over again.
Okay, we are back for the conclusion of game number 1. The momentum has switched several times in this game, and we are now in a nail-biter at 13 all. After the timeout, Nikhil serves. Another great pass.
Yep. And Paul's going to have to be careful. Nikhil is the speed and the positioning of that. It's not going to come off the back wall. He's going to have to do something to cut those off.
So first game point opportunity for Nikhil Prasad. Off the back wall. Opportunity for Paul to put it away if he can get it around. A wrap-around shot. Diving try, but he can't get there. Nikhil comes back and wins the first game 15-13. We'll be back in 2 minutes after a few commercial breaks for the exciting game 2.
I'm Jessica Parrilla and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. So enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
All right, guys, for the next 4 minutes, we're going to be doing drive serves to the right side. Good job, Bobby. This time, I want you to get lower and use your hips.
You see that?
We are back live for game number 2 of the quarterfinals. 18 and under, gold division between Nikhil Prasad and Paul Saraceno. Nikhil started off strong, Paul came roaring back, but Nikhil battled back from being down 11-5 and ended up winning the first game 15-13.
Yes. And okay, so this is not a negative for Nikhil, but he's a very confident young man. He has the utmost confidence in his game. He was down 11-4 and never looked phased.
Nope.
And that's an art. Mm-hmm. It's something that we all should strive to do, is have enough confidence in ourselves without being overconfident. It's a fine line, I'm going to give it that. But so it's not totally surprising that he would come back and do that.
So now Paul has to forget about that first game and see what he can do in the second game.
And what Paul needs to not do is start thinking that he has to hit the ball harder.
Right. Just stick to his game plan. I mean, it's not like, he was way up. He had it, kind of almost on his racket. Mm-hmm. So he just needs to kind of keep playing his game. But you're right. I mean, Nikhil looks very calm. You would never know if the score was he was up 14-0 or down 14-0. You wouldn't know. The only time he showed emotion was when he tried a cute little overhead touch shot that didn't work. That was the only time he showed emotion because he definitely wanted that one back.
Right.
But
I mean, if you see him now, and it's more about, I think that's one of the ways he keeps his confidence. He doesn't let it bother him. He's almost goofing around down there, just trying to calm himself down. And that's his nature.
Yep. Short serve. Once again, Nikhil cuts off the lob right at the encroachment line.
Yes.
For a winner. Nope. I think we have a broken ball.
And if Paul's going to lob serve, he's going to have to get that thing high and deep. And it's got to be a Nick lob where it hits high in the back, because Nikhil's going to cut it off if he doesn't.
Yep.
And we've already seen what Nikhil does with that.
Paul gets back in the service box, serving one. We will be streaming all afternoon and all weekend, so we hope you will join us wherever you are in the country. We're in sunny California.
Oh, and there Paul giving Nikhil just a little touch of his own medicine. Nikhil kind of soft touched it in there, didn't expect Paul to get it. Paul did, and did a softer touch for the point. Yes.
And Paul goes up 2-1.
Speaking of Southern California, for all of you in Texas, I'm sorry guys, the weather here, beats our hundreds.
Yeah, it's about 75-ish or so here.
Yeah, nice
and sunny.
Nice cool evenings in the 50s and 60s, so yeah.
So 3 serving 1.
Well, I noticed. Well, I was weird as it sounds. I was taking a bath.
And there you see Paul attacking the forehand again. I think it's a good idea. That was not a good serve. If you're going to do it, it's got to stay in. It can't come off the back wall at 5 feet high.
No. Again, caught Paul just at the last minute leaning the wrong way.
Well, and you watch, Nikhil waits. He lets Paul lead. The minute he leans, he goes the other direction.
The cafe.
Nikhil almost does a split.
Yeah. The advantages of youth, right?
Yeah. I don't know if he meant to do that or not. Paul back in the box. 3 serving 2. Once again, you have Karen Grizz and the lovely Sandy Rios.
And Karen right next to this is the other quarterfinal from the 18 and unders that I am extremely interested. We've got Gatlin and Cole just getting started, so we don't have anything on that one yet. But then Paul playing wise, and Paul needs to. He's going to have to play smart. He has to realize he can't overhit the ball, and he's got to. As far as I'm concerned, serve wise, he needs to keep attacking the forehand of Nikhil.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, throw the occasional backhand serve in there, but keep it to his forehand.
Yeah, and that's not easy to do. I mean, it is almost like playing a lefty, which a lot of people, there are a lot of lefties out there, but, you don't play lefties nearly as often as you play the righties, so it is a different mindset in your game. It's not the natural way to to play.
Right. And they're a rare mistake from Nikhil. And Paul's cutoff was not a good cutoff. He hit it 20 feet high and then wrap around. In fact, Nikhil made an even worse shot and skipped it.
Okay, so Paul goes up 5 serving 2. Good pass by Nikhil.
Yes.
Again, the backhand down the line.
And you notice it died before it hit the back. It died before it came off the back wall. And Paul's fallen a little victim to hitting the ball too hard. He's hitting it high and hard, and he needs to pull that back.
A forehand return, a backhand return by him.
Yeah.
In return, in response.
Yes. And Nikhil's been hitting that Z serve has been excellent. That one was a little short.
Long serve. Goes for the high lob.
Oh.
And a forehand skip by Nikhil. Now Nikhil is talking to his fan base there.
Yeah.
Or maybe his coach, Bobby Horn, is sitting down there and he's coaching a lot of these kids. So maybe he looks like Nikhil is kind of keeps looking at Bobby.
Well, I don't think Bobby's liking what he sees at this moment. And they're another big mistake. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout by Nikhil. So we'll take our timeout ourselves. We'll be back shortly.
And we are back live here at Bay Club in Pleasanton. After the timeout from Nikhil, we have Paul serving 7, serving 2. Nikhil needed to take a little breath, not let this game get away from him. After he came back and won the first game, he puts that one away with a forehand straight down the line.
He may know that. He knows the kids he has to give one.
Well, I asked him, maybe. Oh, okay.
So Nikhil serving 2, serving 7. And that's another good down the line passing shot. He was in the center of court. Here's the replay. He's got Paul stuck behind him. Goes right down the line for the kill shot. Good timeout. He gets back in the box and then gets another point. So 3 serving 7.
Snooty.
I did that all the time. And it's even my name.
Well,
It's only 4 letters.
And a skip on the backhand, a rare skip by Nikhil. 7 serving 3.
Okay, and we saw where Paul took a big lead in game 1, but was unable to hold it. He was up at one time 11-4. So let's see what happens if he can push through and keep Nikhil from stealing this one.
Another skip on the backhand side. So 8 serving 3.
Just a little chink in the armor of Nikhil. But I'm going to tell you, Nikhil, like I said, he's so confident in himself, which is a good thing. I don't think this is going to continue unless Paul just really starts pouring on.
I think he gave him the avoidable.
I think so.
I probably would have just done a replay.
Would have been a
but
replay because I think Paul had plenty of time.
he wasn't set up yet. He was still moving to the ball, but
he had plenty of time to set up. That was the whole thing. Yes, there was contact, but it didn't deter him from getting to a place where he could set up.
But we're not the referee, so
Thank goodness.
he wants a replay there. He's not going to get that one. Makes Nikhil run all the way to the back. Play goes on.
Oh, and that one we're going to get a replay on. And we have a conversation with the ref. They've learned well from the IRT and the LPRT.
At least he made it short and sweet.
There you go. Maybe just a clarification on what he was calling. We'll go with that.
So we have 10 serving 3.
That was called 2 bounces by our ref.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from up here. It was close.
Yeah. Okay, we're very close to where we were the first game.
Mm-hmm.
3 serves 10. Let's see what happens this time.
Goes to the high lob to the backhand. That was a shot. Here's the replay. Watch this one. Look at this swing.
Yeah, that was
That was definitely not conventional swinging there.
No, but it was one of the ball is not coming out of that corner.
Mm-mm. So 4 serving 10.
Oh, that's a smart shot by Paul. Well done. Well done.
Yeah. That serve gave him an opportunity to go on the offensive right away, and he took it. So 10 serving 4. It's an ace.
Nice serve there by Paul. And again, a nice serve to the forehand. Forehand backhand on that one, nobody was going to get that. But
so 11 serving 4. Exactly where we were in game number 1. It was short, I thought. No? Yes? Yeah.
yeah.
I was waiting for the tap. The referee has a coin in his hand to tap against the glass. Second serve.
Oh, nice. Hit the crack and kind of died back there.
They're just going to play through everything now.
Yeah. Okay, but in that rally, that was the shot that Paul had. He had to set up, came off the back wall, all kinds of opportunity, and he overhit, overswung. Ball came off the back wall 5 feet.
Yeah. All right, so 11 serving 4.
Got second serve here. Another nice high Nick lob. Smart shot by Paul.
Yeah, he caught Nikhil all the way in the back. Took some pace off it. Kept it low. 12 serving 4. Nice down the line by Nikhil. Stayed with it after it came off the back wall. Craig Clement is in the box watching. Haven't seen him since Chicago, so hey Craig, how are ya? That's a great backhand
Nice shot
from
by
Paul.
Paul. Yes, nice shot by Paul.
Rolled that one out. So 12-4. Yep,
12-4.
sorry. Goes to the backhand side, short. Goes for the high lob.
And you know, Nikhil makes him pay. If that is not high enough, or it doesn't come close enough, or hit the side wall, Nikhil has not missed one of those that he's cut off like that. All right, now it's time for Paul to shut. He's going to have to shut him down.
Paul's looking for a towel. I don't know that they have one nearby. Oh, there we go. Found one. Quick towel timeout as we check the floor for safety.
All right, 6-12, and Nikhil makes his run again.
We're going to have a timeout.
Clever.
So we'll be
clever.
right back. And we are back live at
That was
Junior
quick.
Nationals. That was quick. Short
That was
commercial.
quick.
Short commercial. We're still waiting for the players. The players get 30 seconds for a timeout. Nikhil trying to battle back once again, as he did in game number 1.
Right.
Paul takes a timeout to try to ice the server. Let's see if it works. 6 serving 12. Goes for the around the world shot.
Nice save there up the back.
Good down the line. Seven serving 12. An unforced error by Nikhil. You saw how calm he was in the first game. This game he's a lot more chatty with his coach.
Yes.
Looking through, whether he's talking to himself, looking at his coach.
I don't think he wants to go to a tiebreaker this time. And I'm going to say Paul has had so many chances in this game to put the ball away. And he's rushing his shots. I get it's Nikhil. I understand that, yeah, he's an excellent player. He's quick. He's clever. But Paul needs to take his time and hit a good shot.
Great forehand pinch. Put that ball away to make it 8, serving 12. I think that one skipped.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And Nikhil's arguing that he hit down on the ball. So, however, a skip is a skip, as the ref called it.
Yeah. It's hard to tell from up here, but it looked like it did kind of look like it skipped from up here. So 12 serving 8. And another good forehand pinch by
Yeah.
Nikhil to get back in the box.
Paul's going to have to. He's going to have to start taking something off these shots. His passes are coming off the back wall. His wide angle passes again, and then on that one he got himself so caught in a corner he had no hope.
Okay, 8 serving 12 again. Paul tried to hit it off the back wall there.
Just a little too
Yep.
far, too past him.
I want to thank again all of our sponsors, especially Team Dovetail, WIS Inventory Solutions, Pen and Gearbox, USAR,
Well,
premier sponsors.
yes, and something we should never forget is the junior committee that put on this tournament. They have done so much work, so much amazing stuff that has come out of them, and we truly appreciate everything the junior committee did to get us here.
Yep. Brian Dixon, the head of that committee, lives about an hour from Pleasanton and put in countless hours
Oh my
to
gosh.
help get everything organized and set up. And we can never do it without the local volunteers who help us put all these tournaments on. So 12 serving 9. Short serve.
Yeah,
They called it good.
called it good.
Paul tried to sell the skip. I thought
He did.
it was good.
I was going to call it good. It was great hands
Yep.
by Nikhil. Absolutely great handwork by Nikhil.
Paul tried to sell the skip.
Yeah,
Maybe he thought it skipped. I don't know. 9-12.
it was close.
It was. Good Z serve by Nikhil. He's going to go for the kill shot. Got stuck in the back of the court.
Yep.
So 12, serving 9. Opportunity for Nikhil. Gets that ball off the floor. A diving
Yeah.
try by Paul. He knew where Nikhil was going. Here's the replay. He started running that way.
Yeah. But the mistake he made was Nikhil was in front of him, and Paul hits a pinch. And it wasn't a great pinch. It was an okay pinch, but it wasn't great. And now you've got Nikhil in front of you, in the front of the court, with his pinches. And
Yeah, I think somebody took a timeout, but we'll stay here for now. They're checking the floor. They're taking a little break. Still 9 serving 12.
and I think they've got, oh, maybe it's a towel on Paul. I thought they were going to make him change his shirt.
Oh, yep. The referee is allowed to do that. I guess they are. I know they do that in the IRT. I don't know. Are they allowed to do that in the amateurs?
They can, because
Okay.
this is what happens. No, he's dove 3 times in one shot. Now we've got 3 wet spots on the floor that need to be wiped. So
Yeah. Once again, thank you all for watching. We will be streaming all afternoon, so we hope you will tune in and show a combination of girls, boys, and doubles later. Lots of action here from Junior Nationals.
We might even get some of the little guys out here, the younger ones, if we can.
We're going to try.
We're going to try. Don't think we can do the multi-bounce because we do have one court specifically that's actually set up for the multi-bounce.
Yes, with the extra lines and everything
Right.
you need. I don't even think I could referee multi-bounce because I don't even know what
I
the
already
rules
know I
are.
can't because I've watched it and they've explained them, and I'm like, okay, that's too many rules for me
Yeah.
to remember. I don't know how the kids remember them, but they all know them.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's something like if it hits below a certain line, it can only be 1 bounce. If it hits above another one, it can be all the bounces they want.
Right.
And one, it's 2 bounces, but
I think they keep playing until they swing at it, right? And whatever happens after they swing at it.
I think so, yes. The ball can keep bouncing as long as
That was a
they
great
haven't swung.
forehand pinch by Paul.
All right, and Paul is trying his best to keep Nikhil from coming back and stealing this one from him. Oh, I just
All right, Paul serving. Short serve.
Yep, just short. It was close. And those are the ones that Paul can't miss. He got a gift.
Here's the replay. Nikhil.
Yeah. Nikhil pinched, left it 3 feet high. Paul's in the center of the court, and he has to put those down. Those have to be a point. Those have to be down.
Nikhil there hit 2 really hard shots. You see that big swing, and then all of a sudden right here just goes for the touch. Nice backhand, good control, good patience.
Well, and you see the squash in his footwork. You see the lunges from squash, and he uses that so efficiently.
He rolls that one out. He gets the acknowledgement from Paul on that one.
Yeah.
Little sticks
Well-
out his racket. Now it's 12, serving 12 once again. Nikhil coming back from a fairly big deficit. Can he do it again? We also want to thank JT Arball in the house for all this production streaming that we have going on here. A great job as always.
I know.
He puts in countless hours at these tournaments.
He's a machine, Karen.
He is.
He's really just a robot. He's just a robot. We all think JT is real. He's an artificial intelligence. He's a robot.
Totally off topic, but the restaurant we went to last night had one of those serving robots that
Oh
went
my
from
God.
the kitchen out to the thing.
No.
But it was just it was a sports bar. It was so out of place. It was hilarious.
Oh, weird.
That was 2 bounces by Paul, I thought, but play goes on.
Oh, just a little excitement from Paul there.
Excitement from Paul, excitement from the crowd. I thought Paul's might have been 2 bounces, but I guess not.
I don't think so.
No,
well, I
maybe
don't.
not.
And Nikhil didn't even question it.
No,
So
he didn't. So 12 serving 13. The setup on the backhand. And a great touch by Paul.
Nice touch by Paul. Tie it up 13-13.
Great time to take some pace off of it. He knew Nikhil was way in the back.
But notice the footwork from Nikhil. He knew he didn't even run. He didn't really run. He just used his length and his legs in a lunge to get to the ball. Now, would it have been better if he'd ran to it? I don't know.
Called the short serve.
Just short.
Goes for the high lob again. Nice touch.
Nice touch. Good shot.
Here's the
by
replay.
Paul.
Paul from behind Nikhil goes for the pinch. He knows he's got to make it perfect. We've got a timeout. We'll take one more commercial break before the end of this game. And we are back for the exciting conclusion to game number 2. Can Paul push it to a tiebreaker, or is Nikhil going to stave it off?
You know, it's a good question. And it's totally up to Paul. I've pointed out he's had more shots than I'd like to see that he would have put the ball down. He had the setup. And it's nerves. I mean, yeah, we're junior nationals. It's to make the U.S. team. It may be the quarterfinals, but he loses, he's out. So he's got to learn to calm himself when he has those setups to make the right shot.
He's going to have a replay here,
yeah,
for a screen.
Just a screen replay is all I saw. So. And now they're going to argue whether or not it was a penalty hinder.
I don't know. Is that what he's arguing?
I think so. I think he's wanting the penalty hinder. I don't think he wants a replay.
It seems more. It almost seems to me like Paul's arguing more. Like he didn't want to give him the screen. He wanted him to swing at it.
Yeah, which I'm going to look at your Paul and go, no, not that one. That was not one you want him swinging at. So we're going to have a replay at 14 serves 13.
Might hit him in the head. That would be bad.
Yeah.
All right, once more. Game is on Paul's racket. And he gets it, and we are going to a tiebreaker. Here's the replay. Game point. Not a good return by Nikhil. Makes him pay.
Yep.
All right, so we have probably about a 5-minute break or so we'll be back shortly.
Is this you every day you show up to the club? Do you have no purpose to your training? Do you not get better at racquetball? Hey, you. What the hell are you doing? You want to learn how to train for rows? Alright, let's get after it.
WIS Inventory Solutions, Speed, Accuracy, Technology. The Reaching Your Dream Foundation continues to support the future of racquetball by helping younger players grow both on and off the court. Longball LLC sells gearbox equipment. 100% of the net proceeds from sales used to help provide our juniors and collegiate club players with equipment to compete, as well as entry fees for local, state, and national tournaments, as well as attendance at events like USA Racquetball Junior Championships. Nebraska State Racquetball Association, made up of these 5 sponsors: Dave Anderson, Brian Goracki, Dan Muths, Charlie Pluskotch, and Carrie Ann Greg Reitmeyer, is proud to promote racquetball in Nebraska and across the country. Good luck to all of the junior participants.
Alright guys, for the next 4 minutes, we're going to be doing drive serves to the right side. Good job, Bobby. This time, I want you to get lower and use your hips.
Is this you every day you show up to the club? Do you have no purpose to your training? Do you not get better at racquetball? Hey, you. What the hell are you doing? You want to learn how to train for rows? Alright, let's get after it.
We are back live for the tiebreaker in this quarterfinal match. Juniors 18s. Paul was able to hold on to game number 2 after letting game number 1 slip away just a little bit. So they are exactly even, 15-13, 13-15. So that's why we had, if you just saw the referee was in there, they were probably re-flipping the coin to see who served first, and Nikhil won the proverbial coin toss. I'm not sure if he actually flipped the coin.
I'm not sure if they did either, but it
Zero
worked.
serving 0. Game to 11. A tiebreaker. Nice shot by Nikhil.
And we've seen Nikhil use this Z serve of his very effectively. Paul's had basically no shot, except maybe 1 or 2, except into the back wall to keep it in play.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I'm going to assume in between games, obviously everybody talking to their coaches,
yes.
hoping Bobby said to Nikhil, let's try not to get to a big deficit. Since we're only going to 11 this time, let's try to go out strong. And
Right.
he is doing that, exactly that. It's 2-0. So still a lot of game to play, but at least he didn't get into a big deficit right off the bat. Another good shot by Nikhil. Here's the replay. Paul, I think, wanted a replay there, but only sort of half-heartedly.
Yeah. I wouldn't have given it to him, even
No,
thought
I
of
mean,
giving it to him.
they're playing close. And, you know, he's calling it consistently.
And you see Paul kind of going away from what got him in those first 2 games. He's not attacking the ball. He's giving Nikhil the ball. Oh, that was a great serve. And a quick timeout by Paul. He's going to have to do it. Yeah, down 0-5 in the tiebreaker.
We can stay here if you want for a minute. We have, just so you know, coming up next, we're going to have a girls 16 quarterfinals. Williams versus Rodriguez. So Victoria Rodriguez, Ellen Williams.
That'll be a fun match.
Yeah, so that should be a good one as well. We just showed our sponsors on the screen again. Obviously, we cannot do this without everybody's help. It takes a village to run a tournament of this size.
And another quick shout out to the junior team committee who actually came up with the money for all this amazing food that we're going to get for this week. They did a lot of work, a lot of local volunteers, a lot of donations. Mania Athletics also running some fundraisers for the junior tournament. So
diving get by Paul there. And another kill shot by Nikhil. Here's the replay. Paul has to get out of the way. Again, Nikhil had control of that center court after the defensive dive, the play before. So now 6 serving 0, sorry. Another good serve opportunity here. But Nikhil gives him a setup, which he keeps up. Good pickup there. And a kill shot.
Nice shot. Nikhil thinking that it skipped, but saw a good shot.
Saw the replay there. It looked like it was good. So Paul gets in the box with a pretty big deficit. in the tiebreaker. 0 serve 6.
It's never a good place to be in the tiebreaker.
Well, Nikhil has shown us that you can come back from a big deficit, so let's see if Paul can do the same. I mean, at this point, you just take it one at a time.
Yeah,
That was a good touch shot by Nikhil there.
and you see the hands of Nikhil. You know, squash has a lot to do with that, and it's just part of his style.
Nikhil skipped that one. Here's the replay. He had it on his racket. Paul was behind him.
Yep.
So he picked the right shot, just skipped it in. So gives Paul another opportunity to get on the board. 0 serving 6.
Yep.
That ball stayed on the wall. Paul had to try to pick it
Yeah.
up. The height he wanted to pick it up, it was right on the wall.
Well, and I don't think Paul played the pinch, even though that was classic Nikhil pinch. And then he scrambled, and then he couldn't get in position to get it off the wall.
You have to hit exactly to go out. 21.
Paul goes around the world. Oh, that's a great backhand by Nikhil.
And I think we're seeing the nerves, right? Paul overhitting, overswinging. Nikhil kind of just settled in. Well, he's up, what, 7-0 now? I've already come back from bigger deficits than this.
That's a great pass. He's so good from the center of the court there. He just, he knows where his opponent is. He plays just very smart shots. Skip that one in.
All right, Paul needs to get a good serve in here. He needs to get on the board. Maybe that will get him.
Two down the lines in a row from Nikhil. Here's the replay. And just dies in the corner, gives Paul no opportunity. The first one came off a little bit and gave Paul the shot, and the second he just hit the same shot again down the line, a little lower, a little faster, and nothing up down the line. So 8 serving 0. Short serve. Nikhil talking to himself a little bit there. Definitely a little more animated in the second and third games than he was in the first game. In the first game, he showed absolutely no emotion at all except for that one shot. And then after that, he became more chatty with his coach. And that's another great serve in the corner. That just died. So 9 serving 0.
And you see Nikhil, he plays close. You saw in the shot before where Paul was setting up off the back wall. Nikhil almost had to, he plays close, almost had to pull his face out of the racket. But on the other hand, Paul hits a terrible shot off of it. He's just enough there to imply that he's in the way and get in his opponent's head, but not really be in the way. So.
So we're going to time out here. And this is Karen Grizz and Sandy Rios. Thank you for watching. Once again, we'll have a girls 16 and under quarterfinals coming up next. You know, probably about 10, 15 minutes after this one. After the girls get warmed up, we hope you will join us for that. And the rest of the day, we have some doubles coming on later today.
Well, we've got some excellent matches scheduled all day today and tomorrow.
Yeah,
probably
definitely.
Sunday too. So hope you join us at least one of those, if not all of those days.
Okay, Nikhil, the forehand for the win. Not yet. Can he pinch this one?
Yeah,
Oh, it goes
no.
down the line. And that is the match. Here's the replay. The winning point, once again, just straight down the line. Paul kind of throws up his hands.
Yeah.
Nikhil played a great tiebreaker there. Did some
Absolutely.
great coming back in the first 2 games. So it was very close. But thank you all for watching. Sandy, thank you for being on the mic with me.
You're welcome.
We will take a quick break and be back shortly, so please tune in for the next one, and we'll see you all weekend. Thank you.